Hey, what's going on? Happy New Year. And I'm going to do here in this video kind of like a recap of 2013 baseball card collecting highlights by month. And so the year started off pretty mundane. I had picked up this this Bo Jackson. It came as part of the classic board game set. Kind of a neat card. Really tough to get in high grade because of the way the two cello packs come wrapped. And I think even this one has almost like a slight touch in that upper right corner. Everything else though about it is just gem mint except for that upper right corner, which is a shame. This might get like a maybe like a PSA 8 or something like that if I were to grade it, but still a nice card. This 1987 classic green Bo Jackson. In February, I picked up this 1953 Bowman Mantle in PSA 4. You can see it's nicely centered. Front and back both look really good for the grade. So that was February. And in March, I went on a little bit of a rampage. I bought probably the most cards in the month of March this past year. Not in any particular order, but during the month I acquired this 2003 Topps Traded Gold Robinson Cano in PSA Mint 9. Real tough card to find just in general like this, graded in a 9. I don't know what will happen to his card value now that he's gone to Seattle to basically die up there for the next 10 years. Oh well. Thought he'd be a Yankee for life, but he's gone. Still a nice card though, this Topps Traded Gold. And then also that month I picked up this Munson rookie in PSA 8. Thurman Munson. Not to be confused with Thurman Merman from Bad Santa. Classic movie. And I also picked up this Leaf, 1948 Leaf Joe DiMaggio card. PSA 2. Really the centering sold me on the card.
Right now, you tuned into the Ed Lover Show.
Yeah, the back is clean. Kind of like an odd looking texture to the surface. Maybe that's why it got such a low grade. I don't know, but looks good to me. It's Joe D.
Good shit, not the bullshit. It's the Ed Lover Show.
And moving along, this also, again, these are still in the month of March. Picked up this 1985 Topps Tiffany Kirby Puckett. Tiffany rookie card, PSA 9. Adds a little bit too loud here. And then I also acquired this 1974 Topps Dave Winfield rookie in PSA 8. Some good centering there. Overall nice card to have for my key cards of the 70s collection. And then the last card of the month of March 2013, I had also gotten this dual auto, this classic Scripps from, I believe it's 2004 Upper Deck. 2004, I think it's 2004 Upper Deck. Anyway, it's classic Scripps. It was a Yankees, basically a set dedicated to the New York Yankees. Had a lot of autograph cards in it. And this was one I had been looking for a long time. Darryl Strawberry and Dwight Gooden on-card dual auto, and this is number 40 out of 100. So that was the month of March. Now moving on, it looks like in April I didn't buy jack squat, but in May, probably the two biggest pickups in my card collecting history, I got this 33 Gowdy Ruth in a PSA 2. It looks way better than a PSA 2. But it suits me just fine. I I can't afford really, well, I choose not to afford any of the higher grades. It would be probably would not be exercising a good fiscal restraint if I were to purchase a PSA 3, 4, 5, or 6, and those cards are several $1,000s. But anyway, this is great. I mean, I love the look of this card. It looks much better than the grade it was assigned. And then the other card I got in the same month was this Gehrig. PSA 2.5, 33 Gaudy Gehrig. And it looks like in June, picked up a couple more cards. Got this 52 Bowman Mantle, VGEX4. Another nicely centered specimen. And the last card from, actually no, two more cards I got in June. I got this Ozzie Smith rookie card in PSA 8. Nicely centered, as good as it's going to get for an 8 grade. PSA 9s are kind of out of my budget. They go upwards of $1,000, I think, nowadays, which I couldn't justify spending $1,000 on a 79 Topps card. I mean, I'll spend $1,000 on Ruth here, okay? Well, I mean, actually, this was $1,500, but it's a Babe Ruth, and it's, you know, 90-year-old card or whatever. This is Ozzie Smith, and I mean, the PSA 8 grade was well within my budget for this. That's why I got that. And then the other one was 71 Blyleven. This is a PSA 7.5. Kind of lowered my standard a little bit. You know, my goal was to collect my key cards of the 70s all in PSA 8 grade, but the PSA 8 Blyleven is pretty pricey. It's like $400, $500. So I dropped down to the 7.5 for this particular card, but it still looks great. I'm not sure why it's not an 8. It might be that lower right-hand corner touch, which might be difficult to pick up on the camera, but these 71s are just difficult in general to get in high grade, so very happy with this one. 71 Blyleven, great pitcher. Finally got recognized with his Hall of Fame induction. And then it looks like July and August didn't do much of anything, and then in September I made one card purchase. It was this Cobb, my first T206 card. This is a PSA 2, and it kind of got me hooked on T206 cards. The same guy that I bought this from, Card Store in New Jersey, which I happen to pass through every once in a while on business, he had put up for eBay a nice dark cap Christy Mathewson in PSA 3, I think it was. And I was like, hey, look, if those don't sell on eBay, he had them on eBay. And nobody had bid on them. And he had a Tris Speaker and a Christy Mathewson. And I said, look, if you don't sell the Christy, what do you want for it in cash? I think he had it listed at $424.99 starting bid. And he said, well, if I don't sell it, I'll let it go for $360, which would have been a great freaking price for that card. But it sold for the one bid of $424.99. But that's the Christy Mathewson Dark Cap. That's on my want list for these T206s. But the Cobb was the first. This is a classic PSA 2. I have this shown in the previous video. The paper loss on the back really what brings this thing down, but it's on the back, so don't really care too much. And it presents well. And then the last card I picked up, and this was in November, was the second T206, this Nap Lajoie, Napoleon Lajoie throwing variation. He's got, what's he got? He's got this version, a portrait, and a holding the bat variations in this set, I think. I think that's it. And so I got this one. This is PSA 3. Nicely centered. This is the Piedmont back. And that was that for 2013. So 2014, I don't know what it's going to bring. I'm still looking for, I'm constantly looking for a nicely centered 57 Topps Mantle card number 95. It is base card. PSA 6, maybe a 6.5. And they're just not available. Everything on eBay is either one, overpriced, or two, if it's priced, you know, right, the centering is horrible and the surface has got a lot of snow on it. It just looks like hell. So that's the one base card from Topps that I need left to my collection, besides also the rookie card, which will be the very last card. But anyway, there you have it. 2013 card collecting year in review. And looking forward to 2014 and more acquisitions. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.